Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The team that wins this period wins the hockey game. 1-1 tie in the third period between the Northstars and the Manchester Flames here in the Pee Wee Black Division 06 preliminary action. Final preliminary game for both these teams. Northstars are 2-0. They have a bid for next Saturday. Flames 1-1. Sort of a must-win for Manchester if they look to continue their EHF tournament endeavors. They're on the power play here to start the period. Feisik got kicked out of the draw, but it wasn't his fault. It was because of Leo Murphy. Murphy moved in to take it and lost it. Good sense of good teaching skills there by the referees. Here's Murphy out of the tape of Feisik. He's hustling in on the left side, dropping it on the wall for Murphy. Murphy sends it for Kylie, backhander on goal! And it's right into the midsection of the Northstar goaltender. Our whistle. It takes a lot to get up by her, and Flames go up for a change right now. Another short shift there, 30 seconds. Here's Cronwall to the net, and a glove stop was made there. Really short shift for that line, who got a good chance. Ricci goes down as if he was shot, but he was shot. It was by the puck. Nice smooth move by Pelletier. Rips one, and it got blocked. Bless now. Riccio, nothing doing. And it's out. Power play over for Manchester right now. They can't capitalize and break through in this hockey game. Oh, Cox, that's not going to get out. Fired over here near side for Gavaya, and it skipped over his stick. Now it's Cromwell for Riccio, and then Cox. Vernon having some trouble playing it. Cox trying to swipe it away with Pless. Who actually got the stick on it, but he knocked it to the offensive zone, where Cox still was. And thus, by the textbook rules, offside's the call. Now, hold on a second. Actually, here comes Gavaya, long wrister, and it's wide. Young, Gonna put it up and around here. Turnover. Northstars take a shot. Wrap around now in front, and it's sealed by Kerr on the near post. There was some daylight there for a second. Maurice tried to tip the puck out. He can't get it out there. And now Hemingway. He'll start back near side. Baker on the wall. Eventsman was pitching in, and it's going to get around him. Here's Dermody. McNamara covering. Harry Dermody charging up. Fell down. Puck still in the offensive zone for the Flames. Young thought about pitching in, and he didn't. He came back as McNamara comes the other way. Good smart play there by Young to hold off there. You know he wanted to pinch in and try to hold it in the offensive zone. He didn't. Sent to the front of the Hemingway, picked it off. Here's Maurice in a 2-on-2 rush with Baker. He starts it out with a pass over here to his side. I'd like to see Maurice carry that puck before he sees Baker at a 2-on-2. That doesn't mean he has to pass it to him. He can keep moving. They have all that ice to work with. And make a pass a little bit later in the sequence than Maurice did. Maybe it'd end up a little bit better there. And really, that's a no-show for a chance. You got a 2-on-2. You can really have space to move, and it's just a little flopper that barely makes it to the goal. Obviously, more you can do there if you're Manchester. Driven up here against the wall. Flynn had some trouble picking up his stick, but he's in the right place as the puck pops right to him. Deflected off the leg of Kylie and up out of the glass. Murphy's on the forecheck. Sent up to the blue line here. The Northstars move it out into the middle of the ice. That cross move by Dutton. He got hung up on Feisik after he lost the puck. Bombald This is Sullivan near board, sent to it, and that offside called against the Northstars. So you got an interesting situation. Excuse me there. Interesting situation. If Manchester wins this game, right now the other game in Group B is the Islanders and the Boston Junior Eagles. The Eagles are 1-1 just like the Flames, and the Islanders are 0-2. The Northstars are 2-0. So it goes Northstars, Eagles, Flames. Northstars, Eagles, Flames, and then the Islanders. And if, hold on, actually, Riccio to the goal, there's a whistle. So if the Eagles beat the Islanders and the Flames beat the Northstars, it's a three-way tie for first place with 2-1 records. And then, hold on, now I gotta think, because if the Northstars beat the Flames and the Islanders beat the Eagles, there's a three-way tie for second place with 1 and 2. So, interesting stuff going on in Group B right now. Here's Gerard as the play continues. And tiebreakers would decide who gets that second seed or first seed, depending on what happens there. Or potentially, if it's the latter situation, or the former situation, right? So it's the first one. Who gets the first and second seed. So it's kind of a stinkish way to decide who gets into a tournament by tiebreakers like that, but that's the way they do it. They lost on tiebreakers, or lost on you didn't score too many goals. So that can be disheartening for a team. Disheartening way to end their season, to say the least. Here's Hemingway to the middle, comes out for Baker, waiting, shot, and getting in front of it was Warren. He waited for that puck to come from him, and thus took his own time away. Caleb Young on this puck right now at his own defensive blue line. Right side, Maurice trying to catch up to it. He will and gain the blue line on the right side. Maurice dangling into the faceoff dot. Is Rister. Goes off a stick and in back in the cage. Germany felled his man down there. Baker chasing up here is Warren. Baker knocked him off the puck. He's trying to send it back to the blue line. Can't do just that. Air to the near side. Young charging up there. And he held the puck at the line. 2-on-2 in low. Germany won the battle. Here's Germany, far side, flips it in front, and Baker again standing still, waiting for the puck to come from him. And a defenseman got in front of it. Baker was all teed up for that shot and everything too. He thought he was open, and he actually wasn't. The defenseman was watching him all along, and now we have a penalty. And I think it is going to be against the Northstars. Yes, sir. The Flames are going to head back to this power play, which could be a crucial one here. 9:08 to go in period 3, and a tripping call to Gabaya. Face-off will be just outside the Flame zone. And once they get out there to start the power play is Feisik and Murphy with their other line mates, which would be Kylie for you on the right wing. Is not on. He's out in exchange for Riccio. Off the draw. Here's Dunn bumps some space. Dunn has to go back for this puck, and then he had a shot go off a leg. So Grunwald to start the power play for the Flames, and he goes down, crisscrossing. Northstars are not happy about that call, but the Flames are going to head to a 5-on-3 power play. Touched up by the Northstars in front of their own bench. Dutton is furious over there. As Grunwald trying to cut across. I don't know if he overextends and falls, or Dutton does get a piece of him, but regardless of what actually happened, the referees have made the penalty call, and this will not only be a 5-on-3, but a lengthy one. 1:10 on the clock. And the anxious moments begin here at Revere. Gobble doesn't like what he sees. He's got the time. And he had his pass picked off there by Gerard. Knocked over for Pelletier. On the wall is Brian Riccio. He's going to cruise into the zone. Riccio stops up. Feisik over here near side. Back to the line. Grodwald waiting. Rister! And he had the top corner open. He picked it and missed. Pelletier back for Grunwald again. Murphy's in front of that. Grunwald fires right in front. I don't think it even made it to the goal. It got blocked. Here's Pelletier out for Grunwald again. Another one. And a stop was made there. This is Pelletier. And he coughed it up. And chasing it out the center here. Gerard. He's going to go out for a change. He's on the end of his shift. Everything is happening right now. That was 3 shots there for Grunwald. Murphy off the stick of Feisik. And it came out. Maurice trying to move it in. He complains to the referee, but the whistle has blown. Yeah, we get an offside. 16 seconds left to go. In this 5-on-3, I think the goal there on it was simple. Get the puck to Grunwald and let him rip. And he nearly had it not once, not twice, but 3 times. He's off the ice now. Everyone who is out there for the Flames is. Iced by Northstars. This is going to do for the 5-on-3, 20 seconds of 5-on-4 power play time. And Maurice is going to come in. Maurice up the middle of the ice. He's in close quarters with Dermody. Can't scoot one towards the cage. Puck in the corner now. He's got a battle for it back. Maurice can't win the puck. Knocked up to the line. Bless can't keep on his man. 3 seconds, 2, and then 1. Aaron getting by. He's in. And a save by Kerr. And just overskating the rebound in front was Meyer. And now Bless is firing up the other side. Bless, middle pass. Dermody getting through. He's going to go off and stick it into the corner. There's Harry Dermody. We are back to 5-a-side. There's Young. Action really ramping up. Young, a looping shot from the line. Gloved and snared. Whistle here with 6:56, and that's hockey right there. Great exchange by both teams. Chances at either end, really. Late changes being made here, and I mean quite late in this stoppage by the Stars. Or the face-off on the right side. Feisik tied his man up, driven to the goal there by Cox, who's coming across the face-off, their goal line. Cronin again as Young fired it into a leg. Into the forest of legs, shall we say. Fired in the middle, getting through here with the Northstars in the corner. Fired to the middle of the ice. Feisik blocked it, swings it back to the corner, and there's a penalty coming to the Flames. You heard it. No, a slipper to the goal. Rebounds loose. Kerr trying to tap it away. Penalty to the Flames. It's going to be a hook, and I think it's Caleb Young in front of the net. He wasn't near the puck either. But now it's the Northstars who are going to get their shot on the power play. Still 1-1, and we're down to 6:24. The Northstars are going to call their timeout here. Interesting time to do so, but Northstar coaches sensing that this is a keystone moment in this hockey game. And they want their power play unit set to go. Want them set to go for this power play. There's a Northstar player hunched over there outside the bench. He's left the bench. I don't know if he's fixing his equipment. Actually, 2 of them. Wow. 2 Northstar players have left the bench area. And one of them is being helped to the locker room right now. The other one is hunched over. I can't catch their numbers. I think they're discussing with parents, and now he's going to head to the locker room too. I don't think those are equipment issues either. That's some visible pain for 2 Northstar players. Score! Off the draw and out of nowhere! Northstars Northstars 2, Manchester 1. Well, I guess that's what this timeout was all about. Coach's work pays off. Murphy to the goal here. Rebound in front. And Smithers had the hack. He's playing as a forward now. I guess so. Yeah, he's on the left wing. Murphy is centering. Coach C.J. Feisig has made so many moves here in the third. Is there somebody out hurt, not on the bench right now that I didn't catch? I mean, positions are getting screwed up. This is, with all due respect, Coach, this is not the time to throw kids into new situations in a playoff game. I'm all up there on a play, a little bit overpowering there on the puck. Just like Murphy has never centered a line this season, and you know, I've been with him. I'm his brother, so I've been with him since the beginning, and he's never started a line ever. And now you're gonna put him into the beginning, in the middle of the third period. A little interesting. And then Smithers been playing D for the past few months. Now he's up on forward. It's just, I don't understand those moves. Pinched in and sent to the goal. Kerr was diving and he missed the puck. Northstars unable to get on it though, and here comes Dermody. He's with Bless and Maurice now. The updated lines. Dermody along the ice into the net. No further than that as it stopped short of the goal line by Northstar goalie. We're down to 5:23 on the clock. The draws a tie up, still loose. Dermody trying to churn free with the puck. He can't. Warren into the middle, deflected up and ahead by Aaron, knocked out of the air by a high stick, but Maurice played it. He's coming up and ahead now. Sam Maurice goes to his backhand. He can't get a backhander off as he's covered well there by the defenseman. It's harder to get a backhand shot off and covered than it is a forehand shot, to say the least. And he's not even thinking about going to his forehand on that puck. Here is Maurice on his backhand again on this wall. Hammered up by Baker. Nobody nearly knocked it away. Here is Maurice. Calls for to shoot, and he tried to make it cheek. It doesn't go. Hemingway at the line now. D to D, and it's going to be easily picked off. Sent to the middle of the ice. No one else was with the Northstar player. Did a good job of. The Flames did a good job of keeping him to the outside, but that's not a D-to-D pass there to make. If you're Drew Hemingway, he sees the forechecker hanging up by the blue line there. Warren sends it to the middle of the ice. Off the bench is Young. He got caught up with his teammate Baker. Young gains the line up to the half wall. Oh, this could get around Young via foul though. Put up by Young and picked off by Warren. He's up and ahead. We're down to under 4 to play. Kerr chips it aside at the side of the goal, and Young starts this rush out. Pass from Baker went off the stick of Cox. McNamara into the middle. Cox stole it away from Hoare. Uh-oh, in the middle here is Gavaya. He's pushed to the outside. You notice the lack of commentary here. It's because the play has gotten significantly rougher. Although the excitement is ramped up, and usually I'll talk more when the excitement's ramped up, play is just very chippy. Not much is going on. Just the puck is skittering all over the ice right now. Changing possession before I can even make a comment on it. And thus less is more. Hammered deep by the Northstars. Murphy's going to start on this puck in low. Murphy takes a look up the left wall. Billy Smithers right back to Murphy. Murphy walked right into McNamara. Gives him a little face wash. Here's Riccio. Can't find any escapes. Murphy has it kicked away from him. He's going to go into the corner for this puck now. Murphy waiting. He's lurking in deep. Center one in front. It went up to... Skate with somebody in it on goal, but Murphy's centering it, and his two wingers are in below the goal line. There's no one to center it to. That line of Murphy, Riccio, Smithers to stay out there. Or not. Maybe they will. Nonetheless, we do get a timeout for Manchester, and I think he's being signaled to the bench. Yeah, no. It's a timeout to Manchester. We'll start there. Two and a half on the clock. This is a big offensive zone draw for the Flames. And like the Northstars, they want to make sure they get things right. We saw what happened last time. Team took a timeout to Northstars set up a play, and they got a goal right out of it. That's the goal that really matters right now. The difference in this 2-1 hockey game. Team spray cuddle, and here we go. Both sides trying to pump up the crowd with it, hammering their sticks on the ice. It is the same 5 guys that stay out there for this draw to the right. Murphy to take it for Manchester. Dutton was his opponent, and Dutton won it. Sent on around the ball, Murphy hustling. Smithers, here he is in the middle. Smithers with a shot, and he missed wide of the goal. Here's Riccio, or rather that's Murphy. He's knocked down. Grunwald from the line. Pushed it for Riccio. Back for Grunwald. And he was nicked in transition. And the Northstars will get the clear outside the line. 2 minutes. Kerr out to his hash marks. Pelletier fighting for it, neutral territory. He'll find it. Alec Pelletier trying to make a move. And can't get it. Now it's Murphy looking, and he sent it off a stick. Here come the Stars up the middle of the ice. Kerr will retreat with 140. Take it to the outside by Dutton. But more importantly, the call is offside. .145 to go. Deep by the Northstars. That's the call. Just dump it in, and doesn't matter what happens here. Just keep dumping. Good work by Baker on the post. Settled in front. Score! It just got by, and just as the puck gets away from Kerr, this game's going to get away from the Flames. The third goal is the charm, and it's 3-1 Northstars. Manchester is going to have to wait for the results of the game going on right now in Salem to find out what will be their fate next weekend. Germany going to keep pushing. Young from the line. Missed wide of the goal. Maurice off the backboards. He was impeded by a defenseman. Still on this puck. Goaltender sprawled across the crease. Sent off the back of the cage. We've hit 1 minute left to go. 2-goal game. Young spinning at the line. Baker with a swat. And every clearance gets a round of applause here in Revere. In and then out. And deeper by the Northstars. I think they've got this one in a wrap, folks. And I know it ain't over till it's over, but we're going to see. 45 seconds left to play. And what was once a very stress-induced environment has seemingly been demilitarized a little bit. De-stressified. Here with 20 seconds on the clock, or just above, maybe. Nope, less than Sent in deep, but some good work by McNamara. 15 seconds to play. Here's Folsom. Fell down. Sent into the corner by the Northstars. We're under 10 to play. 5 seconds. 2 and then 1. The Northstars 3-0 in the preliminaries. Will play again next weekend in the semifinals with the EHF Squirt Black Division. Or Pee Wee Black Division, excuse me. The Flames await their fate. But for now, my name's Ryan Murphy signing off. 2 in the third period. The Northstars, they win this one 3-1. And we'll head to Saturday.